Alright, looks like we're doing okay right now. I had a lot of problems. Something went wrong. Not sure what it was, but things weren't working the way they were supposed to, which is, something I've become more and more used to as time goes on down here. But I had the way the camera angle was set up because Lucy was sitting over there, and the camera just wouldn't work. I don't know why. It kept shutting off. But here we are. Alright. First, let's get the happy stuff out of the way. The Super Bowl is this Sunday. It's Tuesday, and we have the game on Sunday. They opened up with Philly as a favorite, according to the internet, but that doesn't make any sense because now the Chiefs are a 1.5-point favorite, and the over and under is 49. But the money line is a serious thing. You got to bet a lot of money to win any money. For the bet the Eagles, you bet $100, you win $105. It's just not worth it's not worth it because you got a vig involved in that and everything else. And this, if you're betting legally, it's taxable. So yeah, no, this is not a good betting Super Bowl. You want to bet the over and under? Be my guest. It opened up at 48.5 and now 49. Knowing the Eagles, that's a lot of points. Knowing the Chiefs, that's not a lot of points. I don't think the Eagles can score that many points against Kansas City in the first half. The Eagles, I am 100% Chiefs fan, and I'd love to see them do the three-peat, but you're looking at the odds are just not in their favor because of Shaquille Barkley, because of Barkley, all right? Probably the greatest running back in the league right now, even better than Henry. And the thing about Barkley is that explosiveness that he has and the line that he has. He has a huge line that's able to pinch the defense towards the middle and Barkley has the outside all to himself. And they're afraid of I don't know how good I know Spagnuolo is a great coach. I really do. And I know he's played. I think Barkley was on I don't know, maybe they weren't on the same team together. I don't know, but because Spagnuolo was a defensive coach for the Giants for a while, but I don't think he was during the Barkley era. This is going to come down to Spagnuolo and Reed versus the who I don't offhand. I don't really know right now. I think Fangio is the defensive coordinator for the Eagles, and so I don't know the coaches' names, or I don't pay any attention to that really. But it's going to come down to a coach's battle. Who pulls off the best play? And this could very well be Kelsey's last game. He says no, but if you win 3 in a row, what is left to prove? You're not as old. You're not as spry. I mean, you're older. You're not as spry as you used to be, and I just don't see him, going along and for another year. And I don't think I really don't see the Chiefs having a spectacular year next year. They had a strange year this year. They won a lot of close games, and that's not usually, their style. Mahomes is nowhere near an MVP candidate this year, so I don't know, what they're going to say about that, what's going to happen. I think they concentrated on just winning the game and trying to stay healthy. Now, does that mean that they will abandon everything and come at you with everything they've got because this is the game that counts the most? I don't know. I don't trust the mental attitude aspect of this game with the players, I mean, they're playing in a city where I think they said they put a casino inside the stadium. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was Las Vegas. But anyhow, I'm going with the Chiefs and the over. But that's today. You have to wait and see what happens. I hate giving Philly points. That's just disgusting. Not with that running back and that quarterback ability to run. I mean, that's just, that ground attack. That's just stupidity to make them a favorite in the game. But 1 point favorite, 1.5 point favorite is basically a pick 'em game. So, you pick your winner and go for it. And I'm picking Kansas City to go three-peat, but we'll see. They will make. With the coach of the Lakers, I forgot his name. I knew it. I saw it yesterday. I saw the story yesterday. He's going to become very rich because he owns the term three-peat. He copyrighted it. That was the smartest move he ever made when he was with the Lakers. Okay. I think that's all we have in the happy shit. Now we go to the bad shit. They're next on a list of Trump's dismantling seems to be the the Department of Education. He basically want to do away with public schools, which means poor people don't get educated. Got that? It's sort of like Russia was in back before around the time it wasn't during the Khrushchev. It was this way during the Khrushchev period of time. You take an aptitude test. You want to be a doctor, but you have an aptitude for an engineer. You're going to be an engineer. They don't give you a choice, and they do that aptitude testing at a very young age. If you're an artist, you're screwed because they don't care. Artists is I don't know. They do a lot with the ballet and some very others, but you have to be very, very good to do that. So I really don't know, but I do know that he doesn't want that an educated populace is a detriment to people like Musk and Trump, because they look into things, And Trump is throwing things at you so fast you can't really study him and you really don't know what's happening, and a lot of the stuff is going under the table. So you're just not seeing it. Unless you want to spend all day like I do going through stories and everything like that to see what's there. And then and the part of the problem is that a lot of it's false information. So you really don't know, I think you more or less have to hit the streets now. I think it's before they institute that protesters will be shot law, which is coming. And I read an article this morning that said that this guy said how, bad Biden was and everything. And I said, I don't know if he was that bad or not. I know he believed in the Constitution and he followed the constitutional law. Trump doesn't believe in that. He hates the Constitution because it constricts him. I can see him setting fire to the original copy of it, to demonstrate his power. And Musk doing his little dance in the background. Ah! Musk isn't crazy. Musk's a businessman, a successful businessman. Not like Trump, who is a very unsuccessful businessman. And you want to run the United States as a corporation? That's not the man that's going to be in charge, I can tell you that. It'll be Thiel or Musk, but it will not be Donald. Donald's too stupid. Sorry, Donnie, but you're too stupid to be a CEO of the United States. Now, you say, how are they getting away with this? And they're defying the Constitution, they're defying Congress, they're defying the FBI, they're defying everybody. Well, it's like this. They go back to Nixon when Nixon was impeached for the break-in, for violating I don't know how many laws, and he resigned before he could be convicted, but he would have been convicted without a doubt. They all knew that. They let him resign. But one of his statements was, and I repeated this statement the last time they did anything about Trump, is that if the president says it, it's not. If the president does it or says it, it's not illegal or a lie. And I'm sorry, but it is illegal. Your attitude that, you could take an attitude like Nixon and just go along and say that, well, that's fine. I'll go, okay, that's good for a little while. But you have to remember one thing. Musk is doing a lot of the saying, and Musk is not an elected official. Musk is running the government as an employee. He's making decisions that are affecting the American populace as an employee. Now, for some reason, there's not a big uproar about all of this, and so when it hits home, and you're sitting there trying to figure out where your money went, because Musk controls it all now, and that you're going to lose your benefits, your government-sponsored health care and whatnot. You're going to lose all that. The older people in the country are going to be forced into slow deaths. And you laugh and you say, no, yeah, that's what it's going to be. They're going to go from a comfortable lifestyle like I have, living out of the country, and I will end up poverty-stricken and broke. My family can't support me, I don't want certain members of my family involved with me at all right now, not because I hate them, I just don't want them to get in the trouble that I'll probably get into. So, keep your distance if they can. I'm on Facebook a lot. I don't know whether I'm going to stay there or not, but I'm going to start doing some other social platforms and whatnot, which will probably piss everybody off. Because that's it. I piss everybody off. I've done it my whole life. I piss people off. That's what I do. Actually, I like it. I enjoy it. It's really good for me to be able to do that. It says that if I do that, then there's some people that like me. It's like I got a comment yesterday. I pissed somebody off yesterday, and that's fine. It's actually a good idea to see somebody saying something there, commenting. I try to I think I try what I do is I'm trying to put too much into too little space, and I end up blah 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 blah. But that's the way I've always been. I talk a lot. I am going to do live. I couldn't find out how to find me yesterday, so I have to go to a Windows computer and see how that's done, because I don't use Windows. It's like I just recorded a whole album, a four-disc album yesterday for a friend of mine, and it won't play on his computer because it's not in a form that's accepted by Windows, which is okay. I've hated Bill Gates since he invented Windows, It's just, since he came on the scene, I've never liked the guy. I don't trust the guy. I don't like him. He could be one of the real movers and shakers in the background. You don't know. You don't know what's going on with that guy, because that's the problem, because he's not that smart. He wasn't a genius. He was I guess you could say he was a sort of con man, everything's, politics now is not an issue. You're dealing with a lot of different things coming up that politics isn't going to help solve. It's necessary that you have to, start thinking about serious protesting, and I don't know how dangerous that's going to be, I know there's enough people out there that there are crazy enough people out there that if you make it really dangerous for them, they're going to do it even more. I hope that doesn't come down to that, because that's just the kind of chaos that Musk and Trump will thrive on. You have to start thinking and be smarter than those two are. So don't look to me to come up with solutions, because I have opinions, not solutions, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm just not smart enough to come up with the solutions. My solutions are not exactly political, so I don't want anybody to get involved with that, and I'm not getting involved in it, so I don't want anybody else to get involved in that stuff. All right. You know the deal. hit the like button, the subscribe button, give me a hand. I will give you the most information I can before Thursday night. About how to get on the video and chat with me if you want. You can curse me out. I won't pay any attention to you, but you can do that. Okay, that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow for the well, we'll see.